Hey everybody, we're out here today on my first run since my ultra. It's just a kind of 5k. I didn't really necessarily feel like I wanted to come out and do much actually after my ultra. I thought I'd give myself 2 weeks off, but I looked at the mud on my shoes and realised they probably need to be banged out a little bit. So instead of me standing outside smashing the shoes together, I thought I'd just come for a run. Hopefully it'll all just fall out by itself. I also want to talk about kind of post-race blues and how to tackle that, because you know it is a thing when you're at this kind of high peak, and even if the race doesn't go so well, everything your body does to prepare yourself mentally for that moment takes its toll. A great number of people during that time of elation after event will almost certainly sign up for something else, throw themselves back into training, back into routine, give themselves another sense of purpose, a goal to aim for, a target to achieve. But that's some of the reason why I record all my events, because whilst I can't put myself directly in that moment again, I can experience it time and time again. It brings back good feelings, and that's how I kind of cope with those in-between stages, those moments where nothing's planned. What does the future hold? And I can just sit back and relive the good times again, which is why I always encourage people, record, especially the big day. Maybe not the training, maybe you can't be bothered, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, but the big day especially. It really is important to take time off after any big race, because your body does need time to recover. Now, you might be thinking, just saying all that, why are you out? Well, mud aside, I just felt like I needed to be out in the fresh air. It gave me an excuse running to get out every day or every other day, and having been inside predominantly for the last week, I just felt like my body just needed to experience a little bit of movement again at this kind of level. Also, it wasn't my legs that really needed recovery after my run, it was my shoulders and my back. So where I've been running with my vest on the run, I think it just sat in a place where it meant that I kind of had my shoulders slightly up, I didn't fully relax, and as a result of that, things got a bit tense. Didn't realise it at the time, but obviously hadn't had enough kind of shakeouts and just little arm swings to get my body feeling loose again. So of course, when you experience any sort of discomfort, you need to act upon it, and I made sure that I took my recovery seriously. And yeah, it probably wasn't until about 3 days after I felt like I was like back to being fully mobile again. I was mainly sleeping. Up around the day, great. The moment I lay down at night, just that pressure on the back and shoulders. But actually, I'm thankful that it kind of was that and not my legs, because it meant that I could operate at work absolutely fine. And again, it's kind of, I think you take that excitement and the elation from the event into the following days afterwards, and if things have gone really well, like they did for me and Ben, you know, I was all smiles and I felt really good about myself, and I think that just lifts you up, you know. So I had a really good couple of days at work after that, and yeah, it's exciting. So this is one of those runs where I really want to keep an eye on pace, because I don't want to be going too fast. I just want to be nice and calm. But unfortunately, this is the one day that my watch decides not to read distances correctly. So I'm about 2.5k in at this point, and my watch has only just gone over to 2k, which also means that the timing split is obviously our way out. And whilst I don't care at all about the data, about the stats, I'm not interested in what it looks like on Strava or how many people give me kudos for it, I am trying to keep a bit of a check on how fast I'm going. I don't want to be going too quick. So that's kind of been thrown out the window right now, which is why I'm intentionally walking, because I know that I'm actually soon approaching 3k, and you know, if I approach before a certain time, because I know what time I left the house, and my lapse time still is obviously showing correctly, I just feel like I'm on to too much of a fast run at this point, so I just need to calm it down. Ooh, sheep in the field. So yeah, whilst I'm just walking and talking, things that are coming up. So Ben and Chris and myself, I've got another live stream that we're doing on the 16th of December. It's just kind of like a bit of a roundup, literally runners roundup, and we're talking about all things Christmas. And if you've got some jokes and stuff, send them over, pop them in the comments, and yeah, we're just gonna have a quick catch up. And then, as you know, I've got my 50-mile ultra in May 2021, so that's kind of on the horizon, the distant horizon, but it's there. And there's going to be something else as well, something else that is going on behind the scenes that was kind of in the works, and just finalising a few things, and then it'll be announced. And I'm doing that with some other runners, so it's not going to be a solo effort, it's going to be a joint and group effort, but it's exciting, it's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to sharing that as and when I can. So keep your eyes peeled. Obviously I appreciate all the new subscribers. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and if you haven't looked at my previous videos, there's hundreds of them documenting my journey from day one. And if you're not subscribed and you feel like maybe you could do me that pleasure of hitting the subscribe button and sharing with your friends, I would really appreciate that. Just helps the channel to grow, and at the end of the day, I'm not worried about the numbers, but I'd like to be able to share my experience with as many people as possible. That's all it's about for me, just hopefully inspiring other people to do the same and starting their YouTube channels and going on their journey. So that's all it's about. It's not anything else other than just me wanting to kind of just spread the word of running. And yeah, so look, I'm not going to waffle on any longer. I've given you enough to think about, enough to listen to, but thanks again. And in December, beautiful, isn't it, out here? Got my reflective gloves on, but basically long sleeves and shorts. What more can you ask for? Anyway, I better get back to running now, but I'll see you in the next video. Take care.